You know, guys, over the past 7 years, I've been extremely fortunate and had the opportunity to actually drive coast to coast in this great country of ours on 4 different occasions. Now, my wife happens to be an avid video poker player. Never plays a table game, but will sit down and play video poker for hours on end, and she wins money. It just blows my mind how much money she wins playing video poker. And I mean, driving coast to coast, we have stopped at every possible casino. Every casino in Albuquerque, New Mexico, trust me, I've been there. Council Bluffs, Iowa, been there. St. Charles, Missouri, been to all your casinos as well. That Little Indian Casino, which is really a nice place on the outskirts of Oklahoma City as you make your drive outside of Oklahoma to Texas, been there as well. We have been in casinos in little podunk towns, and I don't think they had town halls, but they had these opulent casinos. We have been to all of them. Now, on the occasion when my wife does happen to lose money, she simply says, "I was just doing my best to stimulate the local economy." Well, guys, I got to tell you, yesterday I stimulated Las Vegas's local economy because it was like Armageddon and the final apocalypse all rolled into one. 0-4. And I knew it was going to be a bad night when the Detroit Tigers, who had lost 22 of their previous 28 road games, including 10 in a row, took command early at Fenway and beat John Lester and the Red Sox, costing me a run line play there. Then the misery just continued. Cincinnati Reds losing in extra innings at home, costing me a side play and a run line play on Cincinnati. And then I completed the Grand Slam fiasco with the San Diego Padres losing at home last night. 0-4 yesterday, loss of 45.5 dimes. But I'm still up 206 dimes over the past 2 years, which tells you where the bankroll has been and the consistency I've shown over those 2.5 years. And the fact that I won 30.5 dimes the previous 5 days, gave that back and more, however, last night. But the moral of the story is this: win or lose, I'm going to be here every single day. You know, I used to host a national radio show on Friday nights back in the 90s out of CNN Center in Atlanta, and I was in 28 of the top 40 radio markets here in the country. You know, I had losing weeks there, and you know what? I showed up the following week, took the callers' calls, answered all their questions, talked about the wins, talked about all the losses. Most guys want to go in the witness protection program. I do not. Listen, I'm the face of this company. I'm the face of this website. I'm the guy that dictates all the policies here. And bottom line, win or lose, I'm going to be here the next day. We used to have a guy here, Brandon Lang, who after losing days, some days he just simply didn't want to show up and do his videos. I can't tell you how many times either myself or Steve Budin together, we had to get on the phone and convince him to show up the next day and put some effort into doing his video. Or on those occasions, a couple of them, where he didn't want to fly to Philadelphia to do his various TV interviews because he didn't want to face the public, he didn't want to go on TV after having another losing week. And if you look at his record, you know, minus 3,200 dimes over a 2.5-year period, you can understand how many losing weeks there certainly were. That's not the case here. I do these videos to give you free picks, to inform you, to entertain you sometimes, but also to stand behind the product. And the fact is, I stunk yesterday. But I want to do something here. And this is another reason I like doing these videos, to make exclusive offers to all of you out there. And this offer is not only for all of those of you out there that are not customers, but it's also for all my current customers as well, because I'm going to give you 1 week of my plays for free with no strings attached. Now, current customers, what's going to happen is, if you're on a current long-term package, this is going to add another 7 days to your package. For everybody else out there watching, you have an opportunity to get 7 days of service for free. And you're saying, well, why do you want my plays after I just lost yesterday? Because for the same reason, I'm still up 206 times over the past 2 years. You know, the losing streaks, sometimes you go into them, you will have losing days. There are no guarantees in gambling, as I always say. But bottom line, guys, I'm a pretty consistent handicapper. The last 2 weeks, it's just, you know, it's the exception, certainly not the rule. And I believe, absolutely always 100% confident, that I'm going to turn it around the next day. And that's not false hope. That's just experience and know-how, and the fact that I've continually done that in 25 years in the business. And I have no problem putting my money where my mouth is and giving you 7 days for free. So here's all you have to do. Scroll down the page, and under my plays for Saturday, you're going to see the discount packages. You're going to see the 7 days of service, the 1 week package. The cost is $119. There is no cost, because as you put that in your shopping cart, simply enter this coupon code, July 31. July 31. That is the key to your success. Do not have a space between July and 31. It's just July 31. You put that coupon code in. It's only good here for me, and you're going to get the next 7 days of my service, starting with Saturday's plays, which are already up and available as you're watching this video, for free. And there are no strings attached, guys. I mean it, no strings attached. This is not, as you know by now, none of these handicappers have their plays anywhere else. They're only here online. None of these handicappers, myself included, sell you some plays here and then try to pitch you more expensive plays on an 800 service. We don't play that scam game. You get all my plays for 7 days starting today for free simply by scrolling down the page, purchasing the 1 week of service, which is $119 if you would buy it separately, 7 days of action. When you're prompted in the shopping cart, simply enter the coupon code July 31. Now, based on previous experiences, we'll probably give away, I don't know, 1,200, 1,300 weeks of service for free. That's a hell of a lot of money giving away. I don't care. I hope I win every single day, and I hope it's well, obviously it's going to be for free, and I hope I make you a ton of money. More importantly, I've got to win the next 7 days, because I've got to recover from last night's fiasco. So again, current customers, you're going to get 7 days added to your package, but you've got to go in and buy that week using the free coupon code. Everybody else out there watching this video, you're going to get a week for free, so take advantage of it. You've got nothing to lose, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to lose either. Now, as for your free pick today, I'm going to go with the Houston Astros. Last night, 5-0 victory over Milwaukee in the opener of their series. And I'm going to ride them again today with Juan D. Rodriguez on the hill. You know, after a slow start this season, he has certainly turned it around, winning 5 of his last 6 starts. June 30th was one of those starts at Milwaukee. He beat tonight's mound opponent, David Bush, with 7 innings of 7-hit, 1-run ball in which he fanned 6 batters. You know, Rodriguez, another one of those pitchers you look at throughout Major League Baseball that pitches much better at home naturally than on the road. And the split differential is so wide. You know, in 10 starts at home, his earned run average is 3.63. On the road, 5.97, over 2 runs more. Meanwhile, David Bush, 2 and 4 and 9 road starts this season with a 4.44 earned run average. His last road start was an absolute disaster at Pittsburgh against a team, the Pirates, who weren't really hitting the ball all season long. They erupted. 9 hits and 10 runs, 5 of them earned in just 4 innings of work for Bush in that one. Brewers are just 7 and 13 in Bush's starts this season. So again, go with the Houston Astros. That's your free pick. And again, get the free week of service, current customers and newcomers out there watching this video as well. This is only made available to those of you that watch these videos on a daily basis. Scroll down the page, enter in your shopping cart the coupon code July 31 after buying my 7 days of service. That coupon code will give you the 7 days of service for free. Good luck, everybody, and I'll catch you again on Sunday morning.